Zuva Rimwe means one day. I wrote this song after I lost my mother. It was a time that was so hard for me, and I needed to express the emotion of it. Just was very hard. And I thought instead of crying all the time, going to the studio, record a song and sing about it. The theme of the song really is saying, if I could, I would ask for one more day so I could tell my mother what's in my heart. I would just tell her, I would just say thank you and just tell her that I love her. I think I've probably said that to her already while she was alive. It's just that soon after losing her, the emotions were just too much. So it was my way of just probably facing the fact that I lost her. It's been 2 years now, so now I'll just say, hey, Mom. First verse, I say, I hear your voice in the wind. I see your face in my dreams. That's the translation from Shona. That's the first two lines. Because yeah, you know, all I had now was just, she wasn't there. And I could just hold on to those, close my eyes, I see her face. And then in the second verse, I'm talking about, you know, thanking her for the times I had with her and the lessons that I learned from her, and that I'm now strong, I'm grown up, I can look after myself because of her. That's what I'm saying on the second verse when I'm saying, so I'm now grown up. My sisters, because obviously we were going through the same thing, they loved the song, and I think secretly they all cried because we were all trying to be strong for each other. So we never really screamed together. Because after the funeral, I went back to the UK where I was based, and I remember that's when I went through the grieving. I'd scream and cry on my own, and I know my sisters all went through that. But when we were together, we're always like, "Oh, don't worry, it's okay. I'm here for you. We're okay." So we were just, but they all loved the song. It means so much to them.
You left without saying goodbye. I never got to tell you how much I'm grateful and thankful for the time I had with you. I hope you knew how much I loved you, and I hope you knew how much I appreciated everything that you did for me.
I feel the same. The song has changed slightly for me because I've accepted that she's gone. So I'm no longer really wishing she was here. I've accepted that she knew that I loved her. But in another sense, it hasn't changed because I feel like I've got a message to tell people, again, as I mentioned before, that when someone's still there, this is specifically about your mother, but in general, when someone's there, don't take them for granted, tell them what they mean to you. You know, yeah, share that moment, enjoy that moment, because you just never know how long you have with them.
All the sacrifices. I love you, Mom.
Whenever I sing the song, I feel for the mothers that are with me usually in the audience. I always dedicate that song to them because the theme of the song is to remind people not to take their mothers for granted. It's very easy to take people for granted, and while they're here, tell them they're special. So I always say a little prayer when I'm singing to the audience, to the mothers, and just say thank you for the work you do.